Ahmad Gul is 75 years old. He's been singing since he was 12. He says he's older than Pakistan and has seen many leaders come and go. But he says he will never forget the past 12 years. That's because his city, Peshawar, has seen a continuing cycle of violence and destruction. The Pakistani Taliban forbids music, calling it un-Islamic, putting at risk livelihoods that support many families here.
Life was too hard in the last couple of years when we were having no job, and how can you play music when there is death and destruction everywhere?
For Ahmad, these narrow alleys have been home for as long as he remembers. And from this tiny room, he has polished his skills. The provincial government of the Khyber Pukhtunkhwa province has announced a support fund to pay 500 musicians $300 a month. It's also planning to spend $5 million to help revive the rich cultural heritage of this province.
No doubt, it was an outstanding step on part of the government. This community was badly affected in the militancy over the last 12 years.
In a different part of town, we meet another famous singer who has moved back. Although she says there are fewer concerts, she still takes time to tune her voice and sing within the confines of her walls. It's an emotional moment when she remembers singing in front of a live audience many years ago.
Many musicians are facing hardships and don't have money to cook even a single meal, so the help from the government will at least ease their misery.
In one of the few remaining shops still making musical instruments, there is room for optimism. Umar Sawab says he's continued to supply his Sikh and Christian clients.
Nistar Hall was once packed to capacity with performing artists and musicians, but because of the war against the Pakistani Taliban, the place remained closed for over a decade.
Many here say the decision by the provincial government to help musicians is a small step toward fully reviving the rich cultural heritage of this province. Slowly but steadily, the sound of music is permeating through Peshawar as a relative calm returns to the city. KAMAL, HYDER, Al Jazeera, Peshawar.